Hello everyone, this is Anne from Odulcina. Today it's the reveal, the full flip through of this junk journal. So I just took a piece of fabric to create a closure because even if it had lots of space at the spine level, it ended up being very bulky. But we love that, right? I don't mind at all, but when it's becoming bulky like that, we need some sort of a closure. So I'll do a flip through and I'll move slowly so you can see clearly. But in case you missed that, there's 3 videos of the making of that with great tips and the procedure to build the junk journal like that in quick steps. So I started with a piece of fabric that I added some embroideries. You can see the little leaves there. Then I added some pieces of laces, and I did some silk ribbon roses and some French knots to create little flowers there. Then I converted the piece of fabric into kind of a flappy cover. So let me get back with the zoom. So I glued it to an envelope and I ended up adding 4 pieces of paper here in that flap so we can have a little of journaling place and the little lace there just to decorate. I've been using a lot of Crafty Me Shop laces in that project and vintage doilies, or this is a curtain. This piece here is from an old curtain. And then I have this floating spine, which is just sari remnants and at the back. So I've used an hardcover book to create cover of the journal. Let's go through. So here I needed a pocket, so I glued a glycine bag and it was a bit too big, so I folded it to create a mini pocket here where I'm adding, this is a pick through of a coming digital kit and those perfume bottles. Here I created with a legal size paper, which are bigger than the letter size format, folded it in 3 pieces and adding some little decos, so piano roll paper and the little girl, the fussy cut girl. I created a little scrappy pad here with a bunch of papers just to make this piece as decorative as possible for this big pocket here, because my cover is a little bit bigger than a typical journal. And here it's another legal size paper that is not yet available but will be soon. And I've glued my Lily LC collection picture there. I love that lady. Her pictures are she's so lovely with all of her Victorian dresses and the way she put her hair, she plays her hair. So here you go. There's not that much to say, but I've used the tag here to create a side pocket. And I've added one of those little booklets that I've created in the past. So for all of this journal, these are all my digitals. These are all techniques that I did some videos on how to do a booklet, how to do whatever you have there. The trio cards, those book ends. So I'll put all the references in the description below. So you can just look at the description and find the links to the tutorials and the digital kits. So this is kind of a talk spot here. the trio cards that are only 2 here. Crafty Me Shop laces. One of my bookmark collections that I converted into kind of a little scrappy pad. Here, you know, you don't need to put necessarily laces, so I've put an applique, a camé, a Crafty Me Shop lace, and some fancy yarns. You can buy that one just by itself in my shop, Etsy shop, or my website, and it's the blue number 5. Here, it's a little scrappy pad that I did in the past, attached with just a paper clip. And here it's one of the scrappy pads that I did with one of my newest kits with gold. And see, even if the colors are very dark here, and the theme of this junk journal is pretty much shabby chic, really soft colors, it still match. Just a little hint of darker colors, but you have the highlights here, and it makes it work with the whole journal. So here again, I've used the same technique than on my cover. It's a bag that is folded, so you have a pocket here, and I've placed my trio cards, well decorated with fabric and laces. This is my teeny flowers fabric. I'm still in love with that fabric. It's been 2 years that I made that fabric, and I still love it. It's there to stay, I guess. And a little booklet here. Look at those stains. Oh, I love stains. Sometimes they don't turn out like I wish, but sometimes they're just perfect. We don't control the stains, right? So it's an art by itself. Crafty Me Shop applique here. Well, anyway, if you want to see more details, watch the part 1, 2, and 3. This was just half of a page, and the other side here was white. I didn't like the white, so I took my dressing room digital kit, and I've used that background paper with all the dresses and the chair to create a background. And then I glued just a portion of a design page to create a pocket here. I love that dress. So little girl, very cute. Here it's one of the inventory cards. It was not decorated, so I added just little by little one piece of fancy yarns. In a roll of fancy yarns, you have a mix of fancy yarns together, but I just picked them one by one and glued them. And it's a flat. That gorgeous lace. Another type of little booklet there. Same shape of the tag. And honestly, at this point, I need to keep some pages blank because that journal would be very, very too much bulky. So one of the trio cards. And once I'll start writing in it, well, those blank pages won't be blank, and I might add little here and there decorations. So I don't want to add more at this level. It needs to be completed while I'm writing on it. Simple cards. I love this idea. And I could even add a paper there that would be held by the cards. Here I did a little tuck spot. This is my from my Pink Labels fabric. You have it as a digital kit too if you want to print on fabric or on paper with your own printer. Here it's kind of a talk spot with my Shabby Chic Fussy Cut kit. It's available now as fussy cuts that I do with my Cricut and I ship to you, or as PNG if you have a Cricut machine, or a Silhouette, or the brother one. And or you can buy the JPEG or PNG fussy cut that you're gonna do the fussy cut with your scissors. I started my garden, so I don't know what I'm gonna write in this journal, but I want to bring this junk journal at a level of being meaningful for me as well, giving you some ideas and writing down in them, adding pictures, like a kind of a mix. I've been a scrapbooker for so many years, like 20 some years. And now I don't do anything. My pictures, they just stay in my phone. I'm not even using a real camera anymore. And I have a great camera. So I want to start using my pictures again and document and use those junk journals to just put pictures here and there. I don't need to be using all the pictures like I used to do with my scrapbooking. I would scrap for scrapbooking. I would scrap every picture I would take from my kids and events and that kind of stuff. Here I did a little talk spot, but it was just to kind of decorate the side of the half page and decorate this part, which is not too wide. We can see the band of flower. I love that, but I just found that adding that piece of papers and fussy cuts was just a great mix with everything. Really doing those, it's really, really useful in decorating your journals. So my last video, I've been showing you one that I did, and I'll put the link below for the tutorial on how to do that. This was an idea that I took from Lori, Girl on the Ridge. And a trio card here, that's a flip. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to write here. Maybe just a little cute quote. Something cute and something very small, not journaling the whole page. I don't think so, because I love the details of this page. Here I can write the whole page. But I'm always afraid of not writing good, like having a good writing, making a typo, and then it scraps the whole page. So I need to come up with ideas or change my mindset, something. And here we have the pockets again with the trio card, a little house, and this decorates the pocket. And inside the bag here, I've put a little tag. Another talk spot here. Decorate. I thought it was going very great as being the last page, filling the gap between the page and the cover that is way bigger than my papers. Oh, and I forgot to put a paper there, but I should place a paper there. So that is the junk journal. And so satisfying. Like if I open and I just... It is so fluffy. Makes the noise. It is so satisfying to watch and to manipulate. I know you cannot manipulate it, but hopefully you can get a sense of what I'm experiencing right now. Just flipping through that. Yeah, I love that. So far, my junk journals were the biggest usage I was doing from it was flipping through. I place them in my cabinet, and from time to time I take them and I just flip through them. But now I want to be a little bit more meaningful, and I want to bring this to another level. And I want to start using them and write in it as well. So let's see where this journey will bring me. I hope you enjoyed this flip through. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.